Hey everybody, Tim here from the Tactical Defender, and look at that bezel. Yikes! Imagine feeling that in the face, in your forehead, the nose. I would not want that. This is an Olight. It just happens to be the Warrior X Pro, aka the Super Thrower. I've never had a light that can throw a light beam as far as this one can. They claim to be roughly 600 meters. I'm going to believe them because it is absolutely powerful. The Warrior X Pro from Olight is what we're looking at today. All right, once again, we're looking at the Olight Warrior X Pro. I do have some more not here, but these are a large number of my Olights. I'm a big fan. I carry one of these small guys and then one of these four in the back as my EDC. These would be my on person and these would be my off person EDC in my EDC bag, which literally goes everywhere with me. Before we get into the light, let's look at the case. Nice case. A little bit different than the others I've seen. We're going to open up. We do have not only the flashlight, you get the battery, a charging cable, and you get this case. We'll look at that in a second. I don't use these like ever, but they are not. I mean, it's definitely a good quality case. You do have the Molly strap there to attach this to your belt, a backpack of some kind. I honestly, I never use these, nor do I ever use the lanyards. On the light, you'll see it does have the anti-roll ring there and a hole to put your lanyard through. Again, I never use them. It also comes with this ring. I've heard people call this the tactical ring. I don't know. I have put it on. Feels comfortable, but I actually prefer the anti-roll ring better. I never ever hold my light in the like this, in the what's known as the cigar hold, right? Never ever. It's almost always like this. Occasionally, if it has a side switch, I will hold a light like this, but a rear switch only light, this is my method for holding the light. Again, I already mentioned you got this. We have the charging cable, and you do have a lanyard. Let's put these aside. Let's get this out of the way. I have my anchor battery here. The charging cable. Obviously, rear switch. A lot of their lights are that way now. Matter of fact, every one of my lights but this one is a rear magnet charging like that. I mean, I really like that. So let's turn this battery on. There we go. You will see, I don't know if you can see that. It turns red when it's charging. You really can't see that. And it turns green when it's all done. I really, I do. I can't explain it. I really enjoy doing that. So, again, rare, it is magnet. It will stick on stuff, albeit not a very strong magnet compared to some of the others like these, but it is magnetized. Great if you have gloves on to actuate the switch. We do have some knurling on the side, on the back. Here is the ring. You do have some knurling. Hope you can get that on the side. Not aggressive, but enough that's going to be in your hand. I mean, the design itself, when that's in your hand, you're not going to lose that. It's locked in there. Does have a one-way pocket clip, which is removable if you wish. I wanted to show you that. While I have this off anyway, we will look at the battery and stuff before we continue. So let's look at the battery now. It is the Olight battery, the 36V 21700. Sorry, my camera is not focusing for me. This here just comes off. You do have two O-rings there because it is, I believe, IPX8. And also you do have your pockets clip, which will just pop off. Now, this does only go on one way, okay? You will see that little cutout right there. And it goes on. So it doesn't rotate. When it's locked in there, it stays there. While I have this off, let's do this. I like to look inside. You see how clean and neat that is. The craftsmanship with Olight flashlights is perfect. You can look down inside there, really nice and clean. I like to see that. I don't like seeing big gobs of soldering down there, which I have seen in some lights. I really have. Doesn't look too attractive. Let's put this on. All right. Up here we have some fins, cooling fins. It does get hot if you have it on too long on the high settings, which, by the way, it only has 2 settings other than off and on. It does have level 1, which is 2,250 lumens, and level 2 is just 3. So half press, that's the 300 lumens. Full press, that is your 2250 lumens. I will be going outside after in the dark where I live, so don't go anywhere to see this outside in action. You do have a large compared to some other lights. See that? This is my latest Olight right here. You have your smooth reflected down inside. There's your LED. Again, these really mean bezel. Look at that. Ah, what a striking bezel, huh? That is strong, and it still works. I would not want to feel that. It is a beautiful light. I tell you, I have about, I would say, 5 other throwers. This beats every one of them. I will be doing a review soon demonstrating all of that. Again, this is the gunmetal gray. It locks in hand really nice. I have another gunmetal gray. Look at the bezel difference between these. Focus, see that? I mean, I wouldn't want to be hit with this one either. But look at that. Let's go to this one here. Not much of a bezel. But this bezel there, I would not want to be hit with that. The light is bright. Again, outside. You'll see it in the video. It's really wild. There is a hot spot. There is literally no flood. I'm not kidding. There's no wash, no flood. Call it what you will. There's a sharp line where it's darkness and the light begins. Unlike my other throwers, in any one of these lights, it's bright in the middle and then it gets softer, softer, softer. This one, bright, literally just stops. Let's see if I can demonstrate it here. Yeah, kind of a little bit. You see how the light just stops, right? You will see that outside. It is so obvious outside. You could be looking. You're not going to see anything until it breaks the light. It's just really wild. I haven't seen that with any one of my other throwers. But the Warrior X Pro from Olight, definitely a keeper for me. Again, these lights, EDC, in my bag always. These lights here, my daily EDC, on person always. This one is in the house, strategically placed with other throwers because I do live in the woods in the dark. If I need to see outside anywhere real fast, I need to light up an area. This is my go-to light. Now, what I really, before I move on, I want to quickly say, I was talking to a friend not too long ago, and we were talking about lights like this, the tactical lights, how we don't use the strobe, the SOS, and I barely ever use the low medium. It's always on high or turbo all the time. If I'm pulling out a light, I need to light up an area. And we were saying how we love a light like one of these that just turns on. And that's it. You don't have to go through the modes. It just turns on. It's high. You have one mode all the time. They just about did that. And I really like that. I don't need strobe, low, medium, high, turbo. I like the two modes. Even the 300 lumens is great. I can see very well. But the 2250 lumens really lights up an area, and really, it's bright. You will see in the video. Don't go anywhere, everybody. Watch the video. The rest of the video, you will see the light in action. Thank you for watching.